Hey everybody, Survival Gamer Dad here, bringing you another episode of my Nomad series for 7 Days to Die. And I wanted to show you what we came up with for the Horde base here in the church. So obviously the zombies are going to hopefully find their way up this spiral staircase and not get stuck. So we filled this in, a good amount of cobblestone, and you'll notice that we also reinforced like the hit height for that wall and this wall, and then this whole back wall, because this wall is just the roof, and I didn't want them to break through that and get to the roof, because then they could go up above me technically and drop down, and I didn't want anything to do with that. Now, truthfully, I believe that this fighting position will hold through the night, because we're talking about a day 5 horde. It shouldn't be too crazy, but I did want some fallbacks, and I originally thought about utilizing the tower, because that kind of made sense to me, but I went a different route. This could be crazy or awesome, and it's severely over-engineered. This entire horde base is essentially being suspended by these wood poles, but you can see I have 3 systems of fallback that go all the way back to just above my crafting area I created here. And then I guess if this was taken over, then I could just jump down and out the window and hope for the best from there. I don't know. But, so I did, obviously I created just a simple thing to keep them at bay. If you look at it from this side, you know, they can't get to those very easily. Maybe a spider could, I guess. But if a spider tried to jump on, he's just going to fall down there, let's be honest. And just in case they did somehow manage to, like, let's say they took over this position and I fell back to here, I didn't want them to think like, oh, I could just walk along this, smack this and that out of my way and go out to the roof and then smack my way back over. The main fault to this base is obviously that it's just being held to the sides with these poles. So I did reinforce the sides as well, just in case something did manage to go over there and start smacking it, that it would hopefully hold them at bay. But that's what we're working with here. And this is way, way too much. And honestly, I think I could use this for the first 3 horde nights. But if you're new to the series, you don't already know this. This is a Nomad series, which means after every single horde night, we are going to move to a completely different town and never use this position again. So this is, again, probably severely over-engineered. Now, the only downfall to this whole thing is this spiral staircase. I've seen a horde playthrough not too long ago where someone was trying to use a spiral staircase. The zombies don't always want a path to it, especially if they start getting larger in numbers. They start bunching up on the spiral staircase. They can't quite get to you. This makes them mad, and then they end up wanting to try to get to you another way, which is essentially just going to be destroying the entire base, right? So hopefully that's not what happens, and they make their way up the staircase. If they do, I think we are fine. I've been wondering for a while now, and I just honestly forgot to check. It used to be, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, that lock picking would unlock the increase the likelihood to get magazines for workstations, but apparently lock picking skills just boosts up to crafting level 15. If we want to boost our loot odds, we need advanced engineering. So we have to put a point into that. Now, the problem with that, because I can't even make a forge right now, and I really need to if I'm going to make a wrench, but the problem with that is that I believe it also does several different things. Let's check. So traps, yep, advanced engineering, electrician, advanced engineering. So if you put points into advanced engineering, you're more likely to get all 3 of these books, which is going to dilute your other books, because we're already more likely to get shotgun books and magazines. We're already more likely to get sledgehammer magazines, the power books, right? Miner 69er makes it so that we're more likely to get tool books, and it's just we're really diluting it like pretty bad already, and we really want vehicle books. So as bad as I need it, I think we're just going to let it go, honestly. So, pretty much the mission for the next couple of days. What the hell? Get out of here, sir. Pretty much the mission for the next couple of days is we're going to just work on questing as much as humanly possible. But there are 2 POIs in this area that I find to be of particular interest. And since at the end of day 5, at the end of the Horde night, we have to leave. What is going on out here today? I really want to get those POIs done before we leave. And we're not going to... One's a tier 3 and one's a tier 4. So we're not going to get those for quests. We're not going to get high enough to do those. So I'm going to do as many quests as I can today. And then tomorrow, we're going to try at least the tier 3. And then we'll see how that goes and how we feel about doing a tier 4 this early. I would like to have a real sledgehammer before I do that, so we'll see. Every single quest he's giving me is over a kilometer away. What is wrong with you? I had the same problem with another playthrough that I recently did where the trader wreck that I had in my town just kept giving me missions to the other town. So what I would have to do is I would take that one mission, go do it, but then because you're in the other town, you can just talk to the other wreck and do those missions. But the problem with that is that one of my rules for this playthrough is that I'm not supposed to interact with the other quote-unquote wreck until move day. I can only interact with one wreck at a time. Or one trader at a time, because eventually it'll not be wrecked. So that's kind of the problem that I'm running into right now, is that I have to go all the way out here just to do this one quest. But then rather than like pick up 2 more while I'm out there to get more questing done, like I'm just going to be stuck. So having said that, I am going to do some POIs and not worry as much about the questing right now because it is so borkin. And this is a tier 3, so... Oh man, I had 3 bullets. Oh geez, I probably had more bullets. Okay, I'm pretty sure there's no way to like sneak anything here. I'm pretty sure just you hit this button and they fall down. But there are some, so there's zombies up there that'll fall down when you hit the button, but there's also zombies in here. So maybe I can thin this out. Oh god, he's a feral too. Jeez. Sushi. Okay. Nice. Okay, let's build some stamina. See, now, if these 2 ferals came running at us as well as whatever's going to be in this area when I hit the button, that would have been way more problematic. So, glad that we did that. Oh, and they already fell. Okay. Apparently, they don't even like me searching their car. We're gonna hot swap those guys for now. Well, that's actually good. Yeah, since they fell and there's a hole here, I mean, I can just fully use this to my advantage here. Yeah, so you can totally skip this building and that building to get this tier 3 loot. Pretty sweet. And we only have 2 lockpicks, so hopefully we can get into that, because otherwise it is going to take us a long time to break in at this stage. Alright, that's all going to be sellables. Ammo that I can't even use right now. Perfect. I know I'm technically supposed to be in shotguns, and that's like the only gun type I don't have. It's pretty silly, but the pipe shotgun is obviously not that useful. So I didn't want to bother until at least I was able to make a nicer one. Tier 1's not going to help me that much. Hey, nice. Okay, so at least we can make a forge now. And we can make stone quality 5. So if I don't pick into this with just the 2 picks, I'm going to quickly make a stone quality 5 to help me break into this. It's not looking good. Oh, boy. Okay. Well. Oh, jeez. Okay. I would say it was not worth it. You know, it wasn't the best, but we can fall slightly further and be safe about it. And I mean, you know, the rifle's not a bad thing to have. It's good for starting engagements at a distance to get that shot in rather than the arrow. It's not silent, but it's obviously going to do more damage. So, yeah. Not terrible. And there should be a few cars over here, which means hopefully at least one more vehicle book, because that is still hugely important. Now, the one really nice thing about heading out to do these far off quests is that obviously now I know where the next city is, because I'm doing 2 biomes, or 2 runs in each biome, I should say. So my next city move had to be to another city in the same biome. So getting the special quest to go see Jen obviously doesn't help me in that regard. So I technically didn't know... What the... These bunnies. So weird. Technically I didn't know where the next city was even going to be. So now we know. So now we know where we're going. The downside, too, again, though, is that I can't interact with the trader, which means I can't... Oh, thank God. I can't even sell anything, which really is a problem because my inventory is almost full already, and I haven't even gotten to my quest yet. And I definitely have some stuff to sell, so... I don't have a rule about this, but if I see the trader, I may put a box outside... and just fill it with stuff that I'm going to sell for when I do make my way out here. But I would think, just in the interest of I'm just creating rules as I go, I won't put any non-sellables in there. Ooh. Fuel saver mod schematic. Nice. Because I almost feel like that would be a little bit like cheating. Because one of the rules is that when I do move, I can only move with what I can carry. And I'm not allowed to... Oh, nice. That's a lot of pistol ammo. I'm not allowed to, like, go back to get any of the stuff that, you know, like, I couldn't carry or whatever. Like, it's just whatever I can carry on me. Like, that's what I'm allowed to bring, right? So by filling a box full of stuff now, because I happen to be out here, and then picking it up later, that's a little cheaty. So I'm going to say no to that. But... I am going to say yes to storing items just for selling purposes. If I even see the trader, which as of right now, I don't. Oh, my first real piece of armor. Carry capacity. That's kind of useful right now. Hilariously less armor because it's only on level 1, but... Yeah, sure. Nice. We're getting there. We actually only need 4 more. So it really could be a possibility. At this point, the biggest thing that's going to hurt us is we haven't even built a forge yet because we need the forged iron to make a wrench so that we can get enough mechanical parts to make a workbench and obviously more mechanical parts to make the pieces that we need for the mini bike. So... I think that's going to be our biggest challenge is can we get all that done before the Horde night when we have to move. So we can double loot this car and that little thing right there. And then this is just a retrieval, which is why I selected this quest, even though the quest rewards for retrievals are not as good. Because this is a motel. So whichever room the thing spawns in, we can just break into that room, grab it, and then go. if we want to. Which we probably do. Except for, I mean, maybe the final room, I guess. We should... Oh, nice. Yes. I kind of want to take electrical parts. Ugh. I am going to repair my stone stuff and then throw out the excess rocks. No, I don't want a sham sandwich, dang it. Actually, I'm hungry. And I have vitamins right now, so I can eat a sham sandwich. It is... Oh, it's in here. Okay, well, this leads to the final loop, so that's fine by me. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I have plenty of hydration, so we're going to use that, because now we're not going to be encumbered for the big run home. That was a good find. And we'll eat this, because we are desperately hungry. Nice. Okay. Well, we don't need that, but we do need this other stuff. Let's grab that really quick, because we can... throw that on there, and then let's see, that's worth $8, but this is worth 40. So there you go. Oh, almost missed an ammo pile, and we are done. So we have a long run home, and naturally I could spend more time in this town searching for those last magazines, but I mean, truthfully, oh goodness. Even if I gain the ability to... Oh, jeez. Even if I gain the ability to make it, I'm not convinced that I'll be able to in time. That I'll be able to get a wrench, get a workbench set up, like all that stuff. Like, I don't know if it would happen, honestly. So I'm not going to stress about it. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. The Ingall's residence is not a favorite POI of mine, but there is a vehicle. So I wanted to search that, and there's a big old pile of wood right here, which is a fantastic source of wood. But I'm not going to bother going through the rest. But man, we are crazy close to getting our vehicle unlocked. It is tempting to keep pushing for it. Well, it took us all day, but we got it done. Let me just drop that so I can pick up whatever he gives me. Ooh. Okay, so I'm taking a chance, but... He, obviously, all of his quests are super far away, but he does have a wilderness POI quest for Steer Gulch, which I don't think would be the most difficult place to do, even at nighttime. So, I mean, I really want to get my bicycle done, and then just, you know, we can do whatever from there. So, it'll give us a night activity. That's what I'm aiming for. Okay. Finally managed to get enough stuff to make some sort of food. So this is my first time I'm going to be making one of the foods from the mod. I made flour thinking I was going to need that to make something, but ended up obviously not. But yeah, I've never... my mods don't add a lot in terms of things that are helpful like that. They're mostly just convenience mods, but that's... I didn't, even though I could have rushed to the POI to do at least some of it during the day when it wouldn't be as dangerous, I didn't want to do it and be starving. So, c'est la vie. But I have no idea how much this is actually going to give us. It does require honey, which is, but not honeycomb, not jars of honey, but still a little bit expensive. Which means it would give us some curing too if we were infected, which is kind of cool. But I'm mostly interested in the food part. 25 and 25 health. Jeez. Oh, this is pretty good. That wasn't super hard to make. Okay. Right on. There are a lot of mines. The Gold Rush Station. I don't think I've ever done this before. I thought this looked like a military base, but as I got closer, I didn't really recognize it. Obviously, landmines, need to be careful. But yeah, I don't think I know this POI. So here's yet another POI that I am not familiar with. There are quite a few new wilderness POIs that I have not messed around with yet. I think most of what I've done in 1.0 has been in cities. I need to explore the wilderness more often because there are some really interesting looking POIs, and this mountain is very inconvenient. I don't really remember much about this place except the last time I did this POI, it was actually the very first POI that I did on a playthrough, and I got stuck here at night. Like, I cleared the POI during the day, but then it became nightfall, and there was a lot going on around. So I ended up, like, walling this off and creating, like, an improvised defensive position. There are a couple of red dots, and oh my god. I was like, where are these red dots? And they are right here, aren't they? Okay, well. 2 for 2. Three for 3. I apologize for not having my headlight on, but there is a lot of light in here, and obviously I'm trying to be sneaky. That would definitely be a giveaway. Okay, we got... He must be, like, right down there. Oh, there he is. Oh. Got a walking sleeper down there. I like that not all the zombies just stay, like, sleeping in one little spot now. Like, sometimes they'll get up and wander around even though they don't know where you're at. They just, like, literally wander around. It's kind of cool. Oh, thank God. At least I can make a slightly better sledge. I'm absolutely over having such poor melee weapons. Destroying these candles because they'll make it easier for me to get spotted, but also because I can loot them. Like, I'm actually picking them up, which is kind of nice. Oh, there's... I can see a knee. Going for that knee shot. Is that it? That's all the zombies in this whole place. That's crazy. There was barely any zombies. Okay. Well, I mean, it is a tier 1, so I guess that tracks. Ooh. Man, wow. What is with all the level 1 bone knives? Alright. This will give us +1 armor rating. Well, good enough for me. I'm going to head back. I don't really have a good reason to stick around. Where's this coming from? So this is exactly what happened last time I was here. I finished, like, the area, but then, like, all of a sudden I could hear a bunch of zombies outside. And it ended up being, like, a wandering horde, like, with ferals and, like, all sorts of nonsense that got attracted to my position. Okay. It's almost morning. I decided just to run straight to Rex. I haven't even gone home to drop off my stuff yet because I do need to, you know, gather wood and stuff. So, but I have some points, so we're going to spend those really quick. So we'll do boomstick. I'll do another miner 69er. I'm gonna hold off still on advanced engineering. Could you pack mule, honestly? Because you have to wear so many things now to unlock your full backpack. Like, multiple quads and doubles, like, to fully unlock it. That at some point you're going to have to put points in the pack mule anyway. And we are getting ready to move soon. So just having a few more slots, not a terrible idea. And then... I don't want to do Master Chef because I don't want to get more cooking books. We'll just put a punch
open for business. Direct or get wrecked.
So we've got this turn-in that ended up not being hard at all.
Look here, boys. We got ourselves a real-life hero. And now he wants to be paid.
Hey, he sort of has some quests in the area. They're all buried supplies, but they're in the area.
I'd say it's been an honor to work with you, but it would be a lie.
Okay, I think I saw it. Oh, yeah, I sure did. Okay. What do we got here? Oh, blackstrap coffee. Very nice. And I learned not to eat chicken rations because I actually have a recipe for chicken rations. I need 2 of those to make some sort of a soup. So we'll hold off on that. Let me out of here. Let me out of here. Okay, well, they can follow me. I want to search this car for my elusive vehicle book. Nope, bones. Second best. You know what I just remembered? We kind of set like a stretch goal to be able to take down Hogzilla before we were done with this area. I feel like we should do that today. I don't want to do that on day 5 just in case I suffer some injuries. I don't want to... Oh my gosh, we literally just need 1 more. I don't want to suffer any injuries on the actual day of Horde Night. Just in case. No. So, we're going to do that today. Oh my gosh, we did it. We actually unlocked the mini bike. Jeez, well. Man. Such a good book. Armor does not slow you down while in combat. Very, very helpful. Honestly, a little OP. Well, dang. Okay, so before we do Hogzilla, I'm gonna turn this quest in. Hope that should unlock the bicycle. We're gonna go back to the church to empty out our inventory and make a forge. Let that start rolling while we do Hogzilla, because then when it's done, we can come back, get the wrench, and then I think we'll have enough time in the day to get enough parts where I might just say to heck with it and make a mini bike, which would be hugely important for us moving forward. With relocating to our next town. Way more storage. Obviously, we can get there faster. It's just big game changer to do that this early in the game.
Well, so okay, fucker.
That'll be the goal.
You respect the shop rules, and we'll get along just fine.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. My inventory is literally full. Yep, there's our bicycle. Special job.
Hey, jerk.
Thank you, sir.
Let's get one thing straight. You're not working with me. You're working for me.
Oh my gosh, I have the most ridiculous nonsense on me. Do you have any more of those chicken? No. Bummer. Okay. Oh, and Jen is that way. Because the next city that we're going to go to is, or a town, really, not a city, but is over here. Because that's the only one that we're aware of. But Jen is way down there. This is a really big map. It's a 10K map. I wonder if there is another pine forest city between here and her. Because I'd rather relocate to that. I never made any... Oh, what am I doing? I have a bicycle. I never made any specific rules about having to move to another specific town in the pine forest for our second phase, but it was just kind of... I just assumed I would go to the one that Rect was sending us to. But, you know, we could go explore it. We could go see. We're just not allowed to go into the burnt forest yet. So if we happen to see another pine city, that's fine. No rules against that. Whoops. Okay. This is serious time. Tier 3. Little air up to the back action. I mean, the zombies are going to be difficult enough, but Hogzilla is the prize. That's what's going to obviously be the biggest challenge out of this place. But if we play it smart, I think we'll be fine. Right to the knee. Look at that. Ooh, chicken? Yeah, nice. I really wanted to try making that random recipe. Okay. Ooh, okay. I remember there being a few people in here. Apparently I'm not allowed to sneak up on them. Oh, hello. I wonder, is there like any like secret loot up there? I've never bothered to look up there. Ah. Oh yeah. I've never gotten this before. I've done this building 1,000 times. Hey, a Molotov might be useful for taking down the old Hogzilla. Certainly wouldn't hurt. Oh, Raider helmet. That certainly wouldn't hurt either. I mean, it's 9 more armor. Obviously, we lose a lot of, you know, mobility and everything else, but... Yeah, I see it. Okay. Dude, I barely stepped out. That's ridiculous. What? Okay, I don't feel like messing with all that. There's not really much up there of use. hell did you come from? Okay, so this door is locked. Yes, yes. Man, there's a lot of wide open space here. Let's be smart about this. Do I have any wood? A little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit. Dang it. Glitchy thing. Okay. There he is. Oh boy. There's also zombies, but I don't see them. Oh, there's one. Can I kill him without waking up Hogzilla? I can. Okay. Well, there you go. That's one less thing that's going to come at me. Ah, the hell with it. Sometimes you just got to do things, you know? Where'd he go? Oh, God. Where did all you come from? I don't know how long that's going to hold him. Big Mama, I really need you to die. Okay, there we go. That drum mag came through because that took all 30 rounds. And I heard a loot bag. Does he drop the red loot bags now? So 30 rounds plus a molly. Took care of it. My stabbing skills are off right now. Oh, there's the plane. Forgot all about that. Yes, we get a red loot bag. Nice. Look at this. 4 magazines. Bunch of ammo. I mean, really, pretty much almost exactly replaced the 7.62 that we used. All right. I mean, with a little bit of, you know, pre-planning, that really wasn't that bad. Did he even, like, damage this? Not really. No, he just kind of sat there stuck on it. All right. There you go. He's an idiot, and it worked out in our favor. Explosive magazine. Ooh. Our first mod that we can throw on the sledge. We haven't found any of those yet. Lamb rations. That we can eat now. I don't need to save that. Nice. 3 magazines in there. Okay, we have 1 lockpick that I randomly looted. Not liking my odds. Whoa. Nice. Oh, assassin outfit. Okay. I think we already have the boot things, right? Sure do. Okay, don't need that. Well, this is... They're both light. No, this is medium. Oh, that's right. Well, I think I'd rather have that. As much as the carry capacity is nice, I think I'm eventually going to go full medium. That's kind of what I'm thinking. So, let's do that. Well, after successfully taking on that tier 3, I kind of want to roll the dice on one of the tier 4s I've flagged and check them out. So, we'll look into one of them next. Okay, I popped into a quick POI and snagged a couple nice things really quick. I got biker boots, so that's nice. And I got this weighted head mod, which I'm debating with myself right now. I kind of, I usually do both, right? But I can only do one mod slot right now. Is the fire better, or is the additional knockdown power better? Probably the knockdown, but I'm just going to keep what I have for now. I could put the weighted head mod on my... Oh, tell me this is in the burnt. It's just in the burnt. $75 meters or less. Well, here's my thoughts on this. My standing rule was, like, for example, I couldn't go into another town unless the trader gave me the quest to go to that town. The game gave me this, so I had a legitimate cause for coming out here, so we're gonna let it slide. I think we're within our right to come out here. I don't think I'm breaking any rules. Just need to turn around and leave as soon as we grab it. And obviously that's a good thing because it increases the loot stage, even if it's ever so slightly. It did technically get increased, so... Okay, I'm heading back and just discovered the wasteland. Not gonna go into it, even though it's an easy 5,000 XP, but I did not realize how close we were to the wasteland. That's pretty nuts. So we got tools. Ooh, sledgehammers. Thank goodness. All right, there we go. Iron tools are unlocked. That's good. We do have the forge. We can probably get a pickaxe going. And we can... Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? Jesus. We can make a tier 4 sledge. And we can make the... higher level pipe shotguns. I think I'm finally going to do that since I actually have points in that. That does give us our second mod slot, so now we don't have to choose. Pretty convenient. I actually feel a lot better about trying one of those tier 4s on. It is getting kind of late now, but... like, we just improved our melee weapon. We just improved our machine gun. We significantly improved our melee weapon because besides the upgrade, we got 2 mods on it. We got the pair of boots, which is a pretty significant increase to our armor rating. That is going to be a problem because I don't even think that's enough to make a wrench. Nope. Need 4. Man. Oh, boy. All right. Well. Okay. Before he closes, let me see if I can go buy one. Because literally the only way you can get them otherwise is just randomly in trash, basically. That's pretty much the only way you're finding them until you can make a wrench. So, and I honestly haven't been paying attention. I didn't realize how low we were on mechanical parts. Oh, you know what? Oh, no.
You can
I
always
have
go
2
dumpster
engines. I don't
diving.
need 2 engines. I just need 1 engine. I can scrap one of them for mechanical parts. Booyah. Problem solved. Now I'm just annoyed with myself that I forgot that and wasted this time. Okay, look at that. Problem solved. 30. Boom. So let's make a wrench. Yes. And then we still have 26 mechanical parts. I think that's enough to make a workbench. I think you only need 25. Oh my god, it's still locked. Oh, that's devastating. Oh, I was really excited to get a bike. But we need 4 more. Where am I going to find those books? I think the trader was selling 1, but I mean, I don't feel like going back because that's not enough. It's not enough to get it done, so what difference does it make? Jeez. Well, if this egg sandwich is any good, I have way more than enough eggs. Matter of fact, let's just go ahead and boil some of those now. So the only thing I really need is wheat. Okay, so I guess Dang it. All right. I think what I'm going to do is I'm not going to worry about the mini bike. I'm not going to make the workbench just yet. We'll worry about that at the next house. We're going to, this time around, yeah, we're just not going to worry about it. It's fine. So I'm going to spend my night just gathering materials to get ready for the move, because when we do move, if I have all the materials ahead of time, obviously that'll make my life a lot easier. So we're going to focus on that, and then we'll do a tier 4 in the morning. That way, if I do sustain some sort of significant injury, I still have time to heal up before Horde night, and then Horde night, and then the move. So yeah, not too shabby. Okay, wrench is done, and we can wrench through the night too. We'll work on that. Okay, so egg sandwich. 45 food with 25 health and 15 max stamina. I mean, that's not bad. I mean, boiled eggs obviously give you next to nothing, so it's much better than that. Not quite as good as the tacos, but yeah, it's not very expensive. In fact, I would argue that it's a better use of the eggs than the bacon and eggs, which is typically what you make early in the game, but I don't have that unlocked yet, so I would say not bad. Okay, so I'm gonna go out and do more wrenching. So I think to step that up, we're gonna put a point. I'm okay with magazines at this point, so I'm gonna start spreading it out. So we're gonna do this, which will get us more magazines for that, but oh well. And then I'm going to do advanced engineering because we are not even able to make a workbench yet. We obviously need to start doing better with that. So unfortunately, our magazines are going to start getting a little bit diluted in their concentration, but I think it's kind of necessary at this point. So like I said, it is what it is. But I'm just going to spend like literally the entire night just wrenching away. And first thing in the morning, we're going to tackle one of those tier 4s. So I think I'll leave you guys with that. I appreciate everybody coming out and joining me for today. So when you rejoin me, that's exactly what we're going to do. We'll pick up in the morning. We'll bang out that tier 4. Maybe even both of the tier 4s that I've flagged so far. So I would love to get 2 new POIs searched and gone through in the next day. I'm pretty much ready for the Horde. It's just a matter of not wanting to get too banged up. So I'm not super worried about it. So I think we're just going to go for it and hope for the best. So I will see you all in the next one. Thanks for hanging out with me.